What up, everybody? All right, it is Monday. Let me make sure that I pin this comment right here. I got a comment, right? What's up, Ginger? How you doing? The Beauty Shark Ginger. Let me power shift your week and post and boom. All right, what's up, everybody? Time to power shift your week. Hope you had a really good weekend. Fall is here, definitely up here in New York. Starting to get a little crisp outside, and everything's good. So, I do power shift your week. So to give you some things to think about, as well as give me some things to think about. I'm going to be bringing on probably 2 or 3 maybe people to hear what you're doing throughout your week and how you are power shifting. So start requesting right now and make sure that you are ready. So when I ping you, you have some good conversation ready to go and some good questions. All right. So let me go over one of the facts that I was looking at, and this was interesting when I read this one. Okay. So according to surveys released by Epsilon, 80% of 1,000 respondents were more than likely to do business with a company if it offered personalized experiences. Now, some people will say, well, isn't that common sense? But it's not that common to do it, because as much as I love technology also makes us lazy, or it gives us a form of automation. And we think that we should just kind of maybe automate our messages to people. And, I can tell you that it actually hurt me back in the FUBU days when I did not customize things. As I reflect back on it, many of you have heard the story, but for those who haven't heard the story, let me share this with you. When we were really doing well with FUBU, when we would bring boxes in of jeans, we would sell them to the stores, a pre-pack, 12 jeans. 232s, 234s, 236s, 238s, whatever it is, up to 40, 42. But some stores, and I like to use the example, Mexico, they were like, listen, I can't take 38s and 40s. They just don't make us that big out here. I don't have big customers, big enough to wear that. And we were like, we don't care. You got to take the whole box. That's up to you. Take it or leave it. And we were arrogant. And as I think back, we did not want to customize for them, and we didn't want to break open a box. We were too lazy. It would take us more to break open a box, and then you got to reassort things. Well, after a while, the stores kept buying them, but all the 40s and the 38s they started discounting them because they didn't have customers to buy those. Well, when a customer comes in and he sees a pair of jeans over here for 80 and another pair of jeans over here for 20, they look very similar. That customer can't differentiate, well, this is a newer style than this. I mean, jeans, they do come in obviously different styles, but at a blink of an eye, all you saw was $20 over here and you saw $80 over here. You stop buying the 80, you start looking at the 20, none of the sizes are there for you, and you start thinking, I'm never going to pay more than $20 for that brand. So that hurt the brand. And we would come around later on and start altering it and making those custom sizes, but it was only after our business has slowed down and other competitors say, I'll make the 32s for you, 34s for you, and you don't have to buy for size 40. So you have to understand that no matter what, you have to customize for people, and you can get too cocky with it, and you have to realize that can actually that can really hurt you. So why don't your challenge be to go out there and do some customization for 1 or 2 or 10 of your customers. I think that would help you a lot. So make sure you hack yourself, right? And that's the best way that I can say you can help do it with customers. Now, even today, as I read that stat, I was so tired today. I was just up all night last night, and my daughter was up, and I was she was keeping me awake, and I was just so tired. And I said to myself, I don't want to do IG Live, but I just remembered that stat, and I was like, well, how many people on a Monday are used to my IG Lives, whether they tune in or not, but they at least know that I'm here, and I need to also do the same thing. I need to get my butt up and wake up and do this IG Live so that I can still be talking to my people and I can give you consistency, right? So that's what it is. It's just in that kind of sense. And I know every single person's been there where you're like, I don't feel like doing exactly what I do for my customers or my fans or my friends or my followers every single day. Today, I'm just having a bad day and I don't want that energy to be pushed across, but then you got to snap out of it, right? All right. So Now that I have snapped out of it, let me bring on somebody to interview somebody and get ready. I got some really bad dad jokes ahead. Someone, Annie Chopra, is a business coach. What's up, MC underscore fierce? It's Lady Baby. What's up? Hey.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How you doing?
Hey, can you see me? Yours is like a little, like it's paused.
So I'm having a bad connection with you. I'm not hearing you that well. Where are you at?
Can you? Okay, give me a second. You hear me now?
I can hear you a little better. Yep. I'm going to put in my headset
Yeah.
because maybe it's my hearing. I'm getting old. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Yeah, totally.
There you go. I hear you much better. All right. So what's your name?
How are you?
I'm well. What's your name?
Annie Chopra,
Okay. Where are you from?
India.
Are you in India right now?
Currently in India, yes.
Wow. I got a lot of people. I often get a lot of people here from South Africa, India, and Portugal. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So are you a business coach?
Okay, so I am actually an entrepreneur, well, solopreneur. I'm also a content and marketing expert.
Oh,
I am also an author.
excellent.
So
Content.
I do actually coach some people for their marketing and the content.
Ooh, can you give me some tips right now and the people watching some good, just off the top of your head, tips for content marketing? Maybe it's the fundamentals of it, the way you should think
100%.
about it. All right, so let's hear it. Tell us some stuff.
100%. Okay, so for me right now, I recently learned about Pinterest marketing. Now, it's one of the most people completely sideline Pinterest marketing, but it's actually amazing. Like, I learned about it around 6 months back, and it's what's given me so many views on my website, on my Instagram content. It's sending me, people from everywhere. And it's actually one of the easiest ones to learn. And it's super easy to understand. And there's just so many videos out there that you can learn it. You just start by content you already have on Instagram and Facebook or Twitter. You post pictures, you start engaging with people, and you always link your photos and your videos, and you'll learn that you get so many clicks. It's amazing. I think I recommend everyone to start doing Pinterest marketing if they're having a little bit of trouble in terms of, getting traction to the website.
And so you're saying Pinterest marketing is a great lead, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are on Pinterest and they don't really look at it the same way that we look at Instagram and everything else. But then that they're pinging you on Pinterest and they're going right to your site or right to your social media platforms from that point.
Yes. And actually, it's there's a study that said that people are 2x more likely to buy 2x more likely to buy something directly from Pinterest than from any other social media website. It's actually a study, and it's proven, and it's also why affiliate marketing does really well. So if anyone here needs a little more money, I'd say get on Pinterest and start learning affiliate marketing. It's going to get you those dollars that you need.
Excellent. Thank you. Listen, you just came right out the gate Monday morning to us here, or Monday afternoon, and you just gave everybody some really great knowledge right there. I did not think of that, and somebody else just said, wow, they didn't think of that either. I make dating fun says I didn't think of that, and a lot of other people. All right, so do you have any questions for me that maybe I can give you some insight, because you already have blessed me with some great knowledge right there.
How do I get to work with FUBU? I have been following it for a couple of months now, like over a year.
Sure.
And I'm absolutely adoring it. And I feel like I have a lot of value that I can offer FUBU. And I tried to reach out, but I would love to know how I can get involved like right away. I want to get in. I think I have some great strategies that's going to work. So how do you suggest me to start working with FUBU?
Okay, that's a pretty direct question right there. I see you don't pull any punches. So I'm gonna have my team is gonna be viewing this live, right? And what is your can you give me your Instagram again? What's your account?
It's Annie, So it's ANNIE
One second.
dot
One second.
Chopra.
Okay. ANN.
NNIE
Uh-huh.
dot
Uh-huh.
CHOPRA.
All right. I'm going to have one of my partners reach out to you.
Thank you.
Just
That's going to be epic. I've been wanting to work with you and fubu for a long time, and I was like, I'm getting on here. I got to do this.
all right. Just like that.
I do have one more question.
Sure.
I do have one more question. So right now you were obviously talking about motivation, not wanting to do things and still getting onto it. So I think my question is more of a follow-up. Like, what if you just need a day off? What do you do on your day off to just completely feel good so that the next day you can be like, yes, I'm doing this? What is like your day off look like?
Well, I manage to steal time during every day, an hour or 2 or 3 during every day. So that's what I do. But yeah, listen, when I say that I'm going to be off, I'm off. I mean, so it could be fishing, it could be, taking my daughter someplace. I mean, I think that we're at a time now where at least every, once a week I can now take my daughter for ice cream for an hour or 2 hours. We go to a park or we go someplace else when I didn't do that before. So I steal time during the day and I steal time during the week, a full day. So I think that's actually a great question. Other people who here know me really well know that I play Monopoly almost every night with somebody, whether online or various other ways, so I can unwind. I got to cut it off, right? Because I can sit there and say that I'm going to go and I'm going to take the day off or half the day off, but yet I got the damn digital device next to me that I'm answering emails, right? And I'm answering texts. So I got to find ways that will take me totally out of it. So I can't answer email and texts when I'm fishing, right? So I need to do something that's an actual activity. If not, I'm going to catch myself going right back to this damn thing.
Okay, got it.
All right.
That is awesome. And can I add something? Actually, recently, and I think this might help some people who are struggling with just digital dementia, you're just constantly on your digital device.
Yep.
And I found out about this around a week back and it's helped me a lot. You can actually go on your Android or your iPhones and you can set timers for how long you can use your apps. So if you're on Instagram all day long, set a timer. That's what I've done. And I actually increased my timer by 1 hour just to be and see your life today. But, that's helped me so much to just get off my phone. So that's my advice to anyone who's struggling with just being so much on, phone. Set timers and you'll see you can't access it after that. It turns it gray and it's like, no, you've used it too much. So it's a great way to manage it.
Do you find that at first it was really hard and you had anxiety and then you started to get used to it? Or do you find that immediately it was easy to do that?
Honestly, the first time when I take my digital breaks a lot. I've not been on WhatsApp for 9 months now. I take that very seriously. But it's definitely harder when your device is no, you can't touch it. But, I think it puts you in a state where you're like, since I can't go on Instagram now, what do I do next? And I definitely had to stop myself from getting that 10 minutes extra on it, just because why not?
Mm-hmm.
But I think when you push yourself a couple of days, and I've done it around a week, it's so much easier and feels good because I can spend my time doing other things, more time reading and whatnot.
Excellent. Excellent advice. So I appreciate everything. I want to bring somebody else on. Thank you so much. I'm going to make sure that I send this over to my guy.
Can you screenshot this for me because my phone is showing you loading? So could you just get a screenshot of us because I never get to screenshot when I've been on with you.
Okay, there you go. All righty.
Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, bye. So I was tired. I didn't want to necessarily, do things. But what happened? I just found out about Pinterest and how we can utilize that even more to drive traffic, which is excellent. I also met a young lady who is a content creator and manager who may be able to help me and my team who've been reaching out, but somehow or another we did not connect. and also got some advice about technology on how to cut that down. And all was that all done purely because I said, nope, I'm going to get up and I'm going to try to over provide for the people that kind of follow me and hang out with me. But in return, I think I got educated more than everybody, and that's exactly what happens when you just take those steps and you think about it instead of thinking about how you're dragging that day, more about now how much more my life has been enriched purely in a couple of minutes. Now I'm going to bring somebody else on, and let's see who else we got here. That's going to be a tough act to follow. All right, we got somebody else coming on. Thank you, Annie Chopra. I see you. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you as well. Tune _17, the power of will. You are correct, my man. I'm waiting for care, move something, and it doesn't seem like, oh, wait, coming through right now. Connecting. Come on. Man, it's taking a while. All right, I'm sorry, it didn't go through. I'm gonna get somebody else. Sorry about that. All right, let's try somebody else here. Uh-oh, we got a doctor who's a dentist and a mommy. Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
Good. I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. Well, it's really good to see that you have amazing teeth. Seeing your
It's such a whim that I even logged on to do this. It's insane. But so when my daughter Julia was a baby, I had a really was in my stomach. I had a really rough pregnancy. Anyways, long story short, I decided she got sick when she was 1, and I saw a lot of sick children in the hospital. And I was like, what can I do for children as a dentist? And so I made candy. I made a tooth-friendly candy that's like a taffy, tastes just like an airhead. And that happened last year. And then we had a nice surprise pregnancy right when we went into production. And then so we've been selling our candy online and on Amazon a little bit. I got off of Amazon recently because I wasn't liking how Amazon worked personally.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so my goal is to create a women's dental health and infant and children's dental health movement in the world because I feel it's so needed. It's not given enough attention. It's just not sexy enough. So I want to make it sexy. So I want to bring life to it and bring awareness. Over 65% of women undergo dental issues during and after their pregnancies, and 530 million children suffer from dental decay in their baby teeth, and that's all mostly preventable. 90% of that is preventable.
Are you saying so women, and explain why? Is it because they lose calcium? Like what? Tell me what happens to a woman's teeth after pregnancy?
So what happens is that during pregnancy, the mouth becomes a lot more acidic due to morning sickness, due to vomiting, due to excessive snacking to calm the nausea, and that's usually with crackers and carbohydrates that create more acid. Lethargy, lack of care. It's an old myth tale that you shouldn't see your dentist as a pregnant woman, and gynecologists and health practitioners don't create awareness about that. So that acidity builds up, a new baby comes, life completely changes, and you forget about your mouth. And the crazy thing is, people think that dental decay is genetic. It's not mostly genetic, it's familial. So if I am a mom with a lot of gum disease and dental disease, and I'm kissing on my baby and I'm breastfeeding my baby, the baby gets your bacteria from the mother and the primary caretakers. So, so through direct contact, you are transferring bacteria to your baby, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
So let me ask some other stuff. So they said that they found that a lot of diseases and a lot of things end up come from when you don't care for your teeth, because so many things go into your gums and into your lymph nodes and all that stuff. Is that true?
So your mouth is connected to your whole body. So we see a lot of like transplant patients for clearance, dental clearance for cedars. I don't know where you live, but so we got a ton of them for like lung transplants, heart transplants, like hip replacement, knee replacements, and they all need dental clearance. So a transplant is a foreign body. A fetus is a foreign body initially until it gets accepted. So yeah, that all your bacteria in your mouth, they're connected. And
So even if you have a lot of plaque, they say that can that end up going into your veins and into your system and creating strokes and various other things?
I wouldn't say the plaque travels, but it's the bacteria. So if you have a high level of dental disease, like periodontal disease, tons of bacteria, yes, it does travel to your system. And usually people who do have high levels of periodontal disease and dental decay are the people who aren't taking care of themselves. So they usually have problems in other areas of their body. And those are the people that their children are more susceptible to dental decay because of the lack of awareness. So I wanted to create awareness through candy, and I just finished the prototype of my dental kit. I want to show you this prototype. So it's a one-stop shop of a kit that every mom can buy. And it's a system that it creates awareness, and it gives the mom a system of how to clean her baby's mouth. Because the sooner you start cleaning your baby's mouth, it dramatically decreases the chances of them getting dental decay, because they'll start accepting the toothbrush more, and they'll love their dentist a lot more and taking care of themselves. So
good.
Yeah.
So that's only a prototype. Can people buy it now or no? Not right now.
People will be able to buy it at the end of in two more weeks, because I'm getting all the packaging kind of ready. But yeah.
All right. Well, what's your Instagram? Can you?
My Instagram is Dr. Lydia, Lydia Leedia.
All right. Do you have any questions for me, Doc?
What advice do you have for me?
Ooh, that's a tough one, because I don't know that space, and again, so how are you going to get we got King Batch on here, who's who's a big Instagram person, but how are you going to get people to follow you? Meaning, to go to other places and tell people about you, like a lot of mommy bloggers and various other things. I think that's where you really need to start, is mommy bloggers, because they're sharing information, obviously, with other moms who are really into this type of stuff. So that's the biggest way. So how are you going to get people to know about that? That's where I'm at with that.
Yeah, no, that's exactly. So after having my second baby, she's 1 now, and now I'm thinking about, I just want to serve and like give a lot of information on my Instagram platform. The previous girl that was talking about Pinterest, it's so funny. I just bought a Pinterest course from Jenna Kutcher that goes because she raves about Pinterest and how to direct new followers and people to buy your product. She said she's gotten more business from Pinterest than any of her platforms, and she has hundreds of thousands of followers on her platforms. So I'm gonna, and Pinterest is mostly women, and mostly women who have buying power, and content, and just getting my mission out there. And I was just on Inside Edition last week, but for something else, but I do want to use that. I rehab the cancer patients. So cancer patients lose their teeth often, and people don't realize why. So we rehabbed her mouth, and so I'm starting to use media a lot more and create a system to be present on the platform.
All right. Well, Dr. Lydia, you're breaking up, Dr. Lydia, but I also, hello, hey, there you go. All right. Can you see me?
Yeah,
Hey,
I can
Doc.
see you clearly. Yeah.
Okay. I can't. You're still frozen here, but basically, so all right. So listen. I mean, You're also in Beverly Hills. I would be trading out some of my services to some of those public relation people, or go get a PR person, because you can easily, obviously, do the other shows, because this is information that everybody would want to know. So I would probably get a PR person for about 3 months if I could, if I was you, or trade out some services to some of those great people that you're probably working on in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's how I got on Inside Edition. So it was awesome.
I'm sure it was word of mouth. Literally with you, word of mouth.
Thank
All right,
you.
Docs.
Thank
All
you.
the best.
Take care. Bye. Thank you.
All right. There you have it. All right, we got the doc. All right, so listen, I think we learned a lot today. Listen, that's really good information. I hope, Doc, you do really well. And everybody, her name was Dr. Lydia, I believe. I guess she could put in her her name right there, and we can try to follow her. Let's see who else we have here. I'm going to get one more person here, and we're gonna see if there you go. We're waiting for Milkshake Wasted. I like that name already. Milkshake Wasted. Yo.
Hello.
What's happening, man?
Hey, how you doing?
Where are you?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Las Vegas. What kind of name is that? Milkshake Wasted.
Wasted, yes.
Why is that? Where does that come from?
Well, I lost my job on the Strip for 12 years, and after losing everything, me and my wife decided to make a milkshake catering business. And
Okay.
we do everything out of a car, out of a van, and we're just trying to, be a business, a legit business, because we got so many followers and amazing clients.
Good. So why are you in the closet right now? The kids running around or something going on? What's
My
happening?
kids are all in school, so all the, there's a lot of background.
Yeah. So they're doing virtual learning right now?
Yes. And after they do the virtual learning, we, me and my wife and my daughter, we start doing our catering business that we started off of our minivan. And we, in 3 months, we almost at 3,000 followers, and we do everything on Instagram.
And what do? Do you go to their house? You go to people's houses
Yes,
and
that's
drop off?
exactly. Yes, we bring these high-end, 5-star restaurants, milkshakes to their house, cold, blizzarding. It's amazing. It's an amazing piece of art. And in 3 months, we got about 3,000 followers. We cater to a lot of YouTube celebrities. We did the Prophet. We did a deal with the Prophet not that long ago.
Yeah, so all right, you got 3,000 followers, but how are you doing in revenue? I mean, that's the that's the
My
question, right?
revenue,
How are you doing the revenue? Yeah, not that you got to tell me the
uh,
numbers, but are you
the,
getting
the
steady
numbers
increases of
wise,
revenue?
yes, a lot. Every day we do better. Our revenue gets better. We get more clients. The only issues we're having is that we don't have the right equipment to be better and bigger. We're the only ones doing this in Las Vegas, and I do plan on expanding in California and Florida. I feel like we have an amazing
You know,
idea. We do parties.
unfortunately, there's a lot of restaurants going out of business due to what's going on out there. Are you looking to barter and or go and get stuff at auctions? Because there's a lot of people who just can't keep the door open anymore for your equipment, or you need very special equipment.
When I first started, we got everything off Amazon. I bought power generators. I bought these power freezers that keeps everything cold and ice freezer cold. So that's the way we're doing it right now. I've been looking for a truck to, make everything a lot easier for us with these auctions, but it's been extremely kind of hard with the kids and time. But at the same time, we're doing great. We pay our bills with it. We pay our rent, and it supplies everything.
All right. Well, you got to pull the camera a little bit further away from your face, and all right, ask me one question because I'm about to bounce, but give me a question. Hi.
What would you tell us to do to make our business better or to actually make it grow? We got our LLC. We're doing everything out of a van, but we want to make it a legit business so people could be like, oh, take us a lot more serious.
Well, I think you've only been doing it, but you said 3 months or 3 weeks?
3 months, and our clients we done the Prophet. We did a party for the Prophet at the Camping World. We do parties at the mansion. We do parties at hospitals, dispensaries. I mean, we've blown out of proportion.
Yeah, so it sounds like, unfortunately, it sounds like you're doing well, but you want to have a more professional appearance, and you want
Yes.
to maximize your money. And this is the time you do need to, if you could steadily grow slow, you should. But again, the only time you should take in money is when you do need new equipment because you can't keep up with the business and stuff like that. So this is the time when you have to start trying to find a way to bring in more money. I would have to think, how can you do that? How can you bring in more equipment? How, because you need a truck, you said, right? Or you need more
Yes.
machinery, or both?
Yes. We got machinery. Both, right? I mean, we do everything ourselves. We put countless of money, thousands of dollars in equipment because this is what we do, and we're blowing up every single day. We get hundreds of people every day. Our biggest fear is we don't want to lose this idea and lose this platform because this is all we do. This is how we do everything.
I don't think you're gonna. It doesn't sound like you're gonna lose. It sounds like you're really, you're not hindered by having a retail spot and you're growing your business. You just got to find a way to be more creative about getting those loans or getting those vehicles, because right now a lot of places nobody's buying cars right now, right? So you may be able to negotiate something very favorable for you, where you don't have to pay the first amount of money for 18 months or something of that nature. But you got to find ways now to go get that equipment, for pennies on the dollar, because there's not a lot of people, out there purchasing equipment and or cars, and you have a scaling business. So those are the ways. Those are the only things that I can tell you right now. Not being able to open up your books and see your business, and I haven't tasted your milkshakes either. So
man, the guys that came out on your show, what was it? What's that milkshake? Legendary Milkshakes. They talked to us and they said our stuff looked amazing, and they were on your show. And we do a little bit what they're doing, but a lot better, I would say. And we're bringing it to people's houses, and they're cold and they're amazing.
And how many kids? And how many kids do you have?
We have 6.
6 kids?
Yes.
That's where all your money just went. You got 6 kids?
But we still pay rent. We still pay bills. Like, we still manage to do everything. That's how good we're doing. And we had a couple investors, but they wanted too much from us.
How did you give birth to 6 kids, ma'am? I mean, how are you still alive?
I don't know.
6 blessings.
God. All right, that's it. That's it. Listen, 6 kids in the house, living virtually, running your business at night. I mean, you're married to a superwoman. God damn.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, she very good. Like I said, we talked to the prophet. I put my application with you guys. We feel like we're sitting on a gold mine. We're just looking for help.
Do me also another favor. I want you to do one more thing. I want you to invest in a whole lot of condoms. All right?
I'm done.
Two's tight.
My tubes are tight.
All right. All right, guys.
I'm looking for a mentor. Thank you.
Thank you.
You got it, guys. Wow. All right, everybody, listen. I think I have 1 or 2 dad jokes for you. I'm gonna just give you these, and don't roll your eyes or whatever the case is, because they are funky fresh. All right. I just pulled these up, and these are. I got to tickle out of some of them, and some of them I didn't. So let me go here to my dad joke. Believe it or not, I write these things down. All right, man. I'm gonna let everybody then go after that. I can't find. All right, there you go. Speaking of the dentist, what's red and bad for your teeth? Go ahead. You got to say what, though? You got to say what? Come on. What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. No, you don't like that one? I like that one. No? All right. I watched a documentary on beavers. It was the best damn show I ever saw. I like that one. That one tickled me. All right. Here's the last one. I bought a ceiling fan the other day. Complete waste of money. He just stood there applauding my ceiling and saying, "Oh, I love how nice it looks." All right, that went bad. That went bad. I'm sorry. All right, listen, tomorrow I will be on at 12 o'clock. And let me shout out some names right here. MC Fierce One, Moving Schools Forward. I like that name. Jasper Beasley _ crew 35. Let me see who else is on there. Dos Bodegas? Is that 2 bodegas? With Come on, Annie, you know it. Don't say oh Lord. Annie Chopra's there. Clay on I don't know, it says Clay on Yango, I think. And let me see who. Little White Gabby, Mr. Silvage. Man, these names it's hard. All right, I got that one. Speaker _ Lawrence from Memphis. What up? You know, if you put your name in, if you just put your name in your city, then I can shout you out. Because Mama's Boy Music, what up? Milkshake Wasted. I just talked to them. Born Gifted. I like that name, Born Gifted. Mr. Silver G. Now I got you, Mr. Silver G. What's up, Clay from Kenya? I make dating fun. You know what? I'm going to see if I can. Maybe I can get that person. All right, I make dating fun. If you're on tomorrow, I'm going to interview you because your name said it all right there. You make dating fun. Somebody's from Toronto. Who's the Satyam is here. All right. Send Colton and Amanda loves to dance. Dancer, I got that. Tag with Eagle Nest. All right, everybody. Love you guys, and I will speak to you tomorrow around 12. All right, I got some cool guests coming on tomorrow. All the best. And remember, listen, customize stuff. That's your challenge. Customize stuff for your customers and take that extra step. I'm so happy that I took that extra step today and I got up and going because I'm in a much better place right now than I was a half an hour ago. Not that anything was wrong. God is good. I am blessed. I was just a little tired like some people get, right? And definitely that poor lady with 6 kids, I don't know, and a husband, and a milkshake business. How do you virtually teach 6 kids? I mean, you got to be going crazy. Aunt Mom's the best. I love you, Mom. If you're watching, I love everybody else. Peace.